Hey, now I want to start talking about more goalie stuff. So this one's going to be about the body positioning in the goal. So I've drawn out a quick little, here's the pool, you got your goal down here. In general, you want to pretend that there's an imaginary half circle that goes in front of the goal. And I apologize now for my terrible drawing skills, but I think you'll understand. So you've got a half circle that goes in front of the goal. You always want to be positioned on that half circle. And so you're going to follow that no matter what. And now you want to make a line from the middle of the back of the cage to wherever the ball is. And so let's pretend that the ball's over here, and you want to be positioned towards that. So I'm going to set this down, make a line from there to the back of the goal. So there you go. You want to be positioned right there on your semicircle. It's hard for me to show you without being in in the pool with the goal there, but a good way to practice what that semicircle is, what that half circle is by just going across it back and forth, back and forth. You should be able to do this with your eyes closed once you get better at it. So just start on one side, and you're going to have your hand on the post, and then just take it nice and easy. Just take it nice and easy. Push off, lightly egg beater, skull, go all the way across until you're at the other post. And then just go back and forth, back and forth. Start out with your eyes open doing this, and just get used to what the pool looks like from that positioning. It's in the middle of the game. You don't want to be caught off on your angles. You don't want to be somewhere where you're not supposed to be in the goal. So you want to be aware of where you are. It's always okay to turn around and look at the goal. That's always fine. But you want to be real quick about that. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. This half circle, the furthest out, right here, that length, from the goal line to the furthest out in the circle should be your arm's length. So you want to be, if the goal's behind me, back there, and I'm sitting out here, I should be able to go like this and have my hand touch the goal line. But I'm my furthest out, pointing just across the pool. All right, other goalie positioning stuff is how fast your legs should be going, and when you should be prepared and stuff like that. Never, never, ever hang on the cage. Don't grab it. Don't go sit in the corner and hold on to it. Don't sit in the back. You are always going. So that's one part of that. Another is how fast just your legs should be going. So a good test for that is I want you to back up a little off the wall and then put your arms out straight. And then I want you to egg beat her out until your triceps are no longer touching the water. They should have a little tiny gap. So I want you to egg beat her up until you've got that gap. And so how fast your legs are moving at that time is how fast your legs should be moving all the time when you're on defense. So it should be a comfortable pace for you. Not right now, it probably is not, but over time, make sure you work on your legs, get them strengthened up so that can be a comfortable position for you. You want to have your hands just on the surface, sculling lightly, white water. Just nice and easy. All right. Moving back and forth across the cage is stepping, so to speak. I understand the field players have their stepping where it's that weird on their side bicycle kick thing. But that's not what goalies do for stepping. You want to be up in your spot. Let me change this real quick. Alright, so you want to be up here in your avery position with your legs up. And when you egg beater, you just want to, when you get your leg to the outside, scoop underneath. And it'll kind of push you to the side. You can do this with your hand too. It's a little scoop. And so you can do that with both sides. And so when you're going into a direction, you just go scoop, hold, and it just kind of keeps going across. So that's how you should move in the cage as a goalie. You shouldn't swim. You shouldn't lunge unless you really got to be going places. If you're over here and you got to be over there now, you can lunge. But for the most part, just moving across the cage is stepping in both directions. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys about being in the cage? Oh, your height should be out of the water just how high your legs are bringing you, but it should, just to give yourself a check, should be getting around mid-chest height out of the water all the time. Alright, enough for this video.